Why is it that for the people we love, the solutions to their issues are so much easier and clearer to understand? For our girlfriend, our parents, our pet. When your dog gets overweight, you think, let's go for more walks, less food, because this isn't healthy for him. When your girlfriend is overthinking and she's anxious, you tell her that these thoughts aren't accurate, that she's okay, that you're there for her, and you know the exact solution to the issue. But when it comes to the guy in the mirror, when you wake up, and maybe you haven't done your laundry in a month, maybe you just haven't been on that grind, maybe you just haven't been loving yourself as much as you should have, and you know the issue, you know what you need to do, but you just don't have that motivation, that initial step that you need. That's the exact issue that I have been dealing with for my whole life. And it took so long, such a long time, to actually understand this issue and what I needed to do. And what I needed to do was simple. I'll tell you exactly what I needed to do. I needed to love myself, and I needed to have actions in my life that proved that I loved myself. And it's such a simple thing, but not understanding it, because some people can listen and it just comes out the other ear. Not understanding this affected everything within my life. It ruined relationships. It ruined friendships. It ruined my own relationship with myself, to the point where I literally didn't want to live anymore. And last year, when I was at the lowest point of my life, contemplating perhaps unaliving myself, the only thing that really drove me forward was the daily action, the daily thing where I said, I do not want to live my life like this anymore. I don't want to live like this. It was right after a breakup, my very first girlfriend, and I told myself I didn't want to live like this. I didn't want to be that person, and I'd rather die than have to live like that again. And in that moment, the only thing that truly helped me was action. The only thing that will truly change your life is action. The only thing is to truly just go out there for once in your life, to just grab your balls by your fucking hands and do something. And that is how you show yourself some love. That is how you look in the mirror and you know for a fact that you love yourself. Or you know for a fact that for the last week, that from today onwards, from whenever it is, you are going to prioritize yourself. And what did this look like for me? The number one thing was to say no. Say no to things. For my whole life, I've been a people pleaser because I never truly had enough self-esteem for myself to actually stand up for myself. Been bullied as a kid because of the fact that, I was awkward. Because of the fact that, no one really taught me how you're supposed to act in life. And the only way to truly go from the people pleaser, low self-esteem, no backbone guy, to a person who loves himself, to a guy who is attractive in the eyes of women, who is that kind of person who you want to be, right? You want to be that person. You want to be that person, and to do that you have to say no. And what it came down to for me was to accept being alone in a sense. Because saying no to friends, saying no to my girlfriend, or now ex, fair enough, was what I needed to do. And at that moment it felt like death, but in reality it was almost like the phoenix rising out of the ashes of its own suicide. And what you really need to think about is, in what part of your life are you afraid of saying no? Or you want to say no? It can be your parents, it can be your friends, it can even be yourself. And to simply wake up one day and say, no, I don't do that anymore. I don't wake up late. I don't hit the snooze button. I do my laundry. I clean my room. And it starts with the small things. It starts with the very small things. Maybe you don't like sleeping very late, but for whatever reason, with your friends, maybe you're playing games on Steam or Discord, or you met a girl and this and this, you say no. And that was the first step. It was the very first step to truly loving myself more. And when you love yourself more, you understand that that's the best way to live. That you understand that women find it more attractive. You understand that you actually form healthier friendships